I don't see a point of addressing a board that is not going to be forthcoming with the people around it. And we could focus on the little things like moving the goalpost and changing it to 3 minutes so people have less time to communicate. And we can talk about all those things. But what would be the point? You guys tell the public that you have a $2.5 million coffer somewhere for a rainy day. I can speak personally, as you said, Mr. Chairman, that seeing is believing. Well, I saw what's inside those walls. I lived it. And yes, it is a clean facility. And you can put lipstick on a pig overnight. In fact, that's what the entire trustee organization here is meant to do. Every night they paint the peeled paint. They cover up the mold on the vents. They cover up the mold on the wall with paint. So anytime you come unannounced, you're going to see that cleanliness. The reality of it is that Northern Neck operates from a different system. There is the paint that they show the public, and then there's what's under it. If it is true that you went through the facility and it was all in the up and up, and first of all, that is not the food you guys serve, Luna Lewis, you know that, come on. But if you went through there and you walked through the facility and it was great, then congratulations to the people around you. You did a great job. They changed because the citizens of Northern Neck asked for it. I have reason to doubt that that is true. The big misconception about the January 6ers is that, and I'm sure some of you will disagree with this, is that we were all criminals. We were all bad people, white nationalists, terrorists. I had to call my Hispanic wife and let her know I was a white nationalist because it was news to me. But the point I'm making is that's not who we are. We're men and women of our community that had jobs, businesses. We loved our mothers and sons and daughters and fathers. We paid our taxes. Sure, some of us might have some tattoos that look like the criminals that pass through your facility on a constant basis. But I love the Constitution. I love God. I respect the rule of law. And first, I'd like to thank every single sheriff in here for your service to this nation. First, thank you, and I mean that. But I want to tell the people of Northern Neck that they need to start asking for more questions and transparency, because there is some things that need to be discovered on the books and behind the paint that covers the mold. If a $2.5 million rainy season fund if a rainy day doesn't come when the mold affects the respiratory systems of their very own officers, I highly doubt there is a rainy season that's going to warrant that $2.5 million. We can talk about the commissary that most jails will give in boxer shorts and shirts, but no Northern Neck charges for them. Where does this money come from? I'm not asking the board these questions anymore. The Northern Neck Patriots, along with a couple other major newspapers and some law firms that we have collected together, have now launched a major investigation, starting with the citizens and former employees of Northern Neck Regional Jail. We have hired a private investigative firm to conduct these interviews, along with a law firm to document and deputize these things, and this is going to take funding and money. I'm here on behalf of my entire organization to let the people of Northern Neck know that the Proud Boys USA will be funding this investigation out of our own pocket. So we're calling to the people of Northern Neck to stand up and demand answers from this jail of what's going on and what's really behind the paint that they love to paint over. Because I assure you, as the mold it covers, it's pretty ugly. At one point, Michelle Lewis, you sent me to the SHU for asking a question during a Securus meeting when the Securus tablets would come here. I raised my hand, I asked a question, and you didn't like it. You sent me to A unit in the SHU, your signature was on it, just for asking a question. I always tried to respect the rules of Northern Neck, went out of my way to do it because, well, I'm not a criminal and didn't look at the people housing me as the problem. And you sent me to the SHU for asking that question. So to the rest of the board members, no, this isn't personal. I think government transparency to the people that they serve is something that they have to do. But with Michelle, it is a little personal because for Thanksgiving, you took away all my privileges. You took away my right to see my family for Thanksgiving, and it hurt, and I didn't deserve it. But I want to let you guys know that the people will be coming back here time and time again. I left my sunny beach in South Florida to come here because this is vacation for me. So see you guys soon.